A's hosting the Mariners, and the Mariners are minus 145 on the money line. The A's are plus 122. The over-under is 8 runs. The Mariners, laying a run and a half on the run line, are plus 122, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win this game by 2. And the A's, getting a run and a half on the run line, are minus 145, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win. They lose by 1, you win. Now, I've seen two different pitching possibilities for the Mariners. Either we're going to have Miller versus Miller, or we're going to have Gilbert versus Miller. If it's Miller versus Miller, neither of the pitchers have pitched against the opposing team last year, and I believe this is Miller's first career start ever for the Mariners. If it is Gilbert, he pitched 3 times against the A's last year, 6 innings, 4 runs, 4 earned. They won that game 8-6. 5 innings, 3 runs, 2 earned. They lost that game 4-3 and 10, and that was in Oakland. And then 8 innings, 1 run, 1 earned, and they won that game 2-1. So that's just food for thought, because those are the two matchups that I've seen, but it looks like they're leaning Miller versus Miller. Now, head to head, the home team is 7-3. These teams are 5-5 against each other in their last 10. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line, while the underdog, getting a run and a half on the run line, is 7-3. There have been 4 one-run games in their last 10 meetings, 1 in their last 4. The under is 6-4 in their last 10, and the under 8 is 6-3-1. Seemingly, the A's can be a thorn in the Mariners' side, just like they can be a thorn in pretty much everyone in the division side. It could be just because teams overlook them or don't play quite as hard because of the A's record, which I'm sure is going to drastically improve once they move out here to Vegas. I don't know if they're going to start spending more money, but I think Vegas is a little bit more desirable, for tax reasons for professional players. Now, the last game that they played against each other, the A's beat the Mariners 10-3. The game before that, the Mariners beat them 5-1. The game before that, the Mariners beat them 2-1. All of those games were last year, and that was a 3-game series in Seattle. Now, in their last handful of games overall, the Mariners are 4-6 in their last 10, and they are 1-4 in their last 5. We've had 1 run, 5 runs, 1 run, and 18 runs. They were shut out twice in their last 4 games. 0 runs in a loss, 2 runs in a loss, 0 runs in a loss, 10 runs in a win. Now, for the A's, they are 3-7 in their last 10, and they are also 1-5 in their last 6. We've had 15 runs, 18 runs, 5 runs, and 9 runs. 7 runs in a loss, 7 runs in a loss, 2 runs in a loss, and 5 runs in a win. I'm not really even remotely trying to sound sarcastic, but they're scoring more frequently than the Mariners are. They're a home underdog, and they're kind of a thorn in their side, and the odds favor the home team. A's with the money line, A's getting the runs, and I'm going to go over just because. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.